YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts, and I'm Watts. Hope everybody's enjoying their Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. Hope y'all have a great weekend. If you're on the East Coast, expect a lot of snow and expect cold weather. I do not plan to leave the house. I'm going to do all of the stuff that I need to do today, this evening. I'm going to do all of that because I don't plan on coming out the house, and nobody should expect me or anybody else to be coming out the house. But that's another story for another day. What we are here to talk about is unreal, again, because there's a lot to unpack in these short amount of episodes that we've already gotten, because we're not even done with it. Like, we're probably, I think halfway through the Unreal series. But one thing that I can say tenfold is that Triple H is 100% responsible for Gooner culture in the WWE. And you're not about to sit here and tell me otherwise, bro. You're not about to tell me otherwise, because there's a lot of conversations going on Twitter about how Io Sky was hugging on Triple H. She wasn't just hugging on Triple H. She jumped on this man and started straddling him. Now, I don't really get into personal things. You can interpret what you seen how you want to interpret it. But Triple H is freaked out, y'all. And I'm not about to just sit here and not point that out. There's a reason why Rhea Ripley started wearing her little shorts and her little fishnets a certain way, and putting the straps in a way where it props her ass up a little bit so it can have a little bounce to it. She don't even got as much ass as she did 2 years ago. She got on like a little keto diet, and all of that went away. She cutting up and stuff. But her and Io Sky with these little sexual innuendos and these little references, looking at each other and rubbing on each other a little bit. This is Triple H's creepy little fantasy. And you're not about to tell me no different, because it be looking like they're about to get into some softcore shit. You know that softcore shit that I'm talking about, that softcore that, you had to turn the TV down real low, that little HBO, that softcore stuff that you turn down all the way to maybe number one. You turn it down to volume 1, and you make sure that Cartoon Network is the next channel that you choose, that you go back to, just in case somebody sneaks in or somebody comes in the room while you getting your shit off. Back in the day, my bro, his pops had a lot of those DVDs and stuff like that. I'd turn the TV all the way down. I'd try to lock the door in my room, and I'd have my little paper towels and stuff and go crazy. But that's beside the point. My point is, everybody talk about the over-sexualization of women in the WWE, like the Stephanie Vaqueras and who else? Roxanne Perez, Liv Morgan. There's no coincidence, bro. He be encouraging that shit. He be like, oh yeah, do what you gotta do, get sexy. He's doing all of the stuff that Vince was doing back in the day, but it's just probably not at a high clip the same way Vince McMahon was doing it. And if it is, it's behind closed doors, because there's a lot of stories. I'm not going to sit here and jog your memory. You can do your own research. I'm not going to even talk about it because I don't have the full details. But y'all not about to tell me that this dude, Triple H, is not an elite gooner. Especially given the fact that we know what era Triple H comes from, and we know what Triple H is responsible for in regard to China. It's not even just survivor's guilt anymore. Triple H wants to fuck Rhea Ripley. Triple H wants to fuck Rhea Ripley. He wants to fuck Io Sky and whatever else blonde bimbo he pushes. Man, y'all not about to, or any other muscle mommy. All the muscle mommies he's pushing are women that he would crack in real life. Now, you got all of this going on, but then you also have a bunch of a lot of predatory behavior going on in the WWE behind closed doors that Becky Lynch didn't want to talk about. And here's my thing about that. If you're not going to say no names, you just please shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. Because, I don't know, man. Unreal, they thought that this was going to be damage control, no pun intended, for how they did R-Truth. But all they're doing is cutting their nose to spite their faces. Each and every one of them. You finding out that Becky Lynch is really Becky Hogan. You finding out that Seth Rollins. It's Seth Hogan. Yeah, he puts guys over. Yeah, he's been unselfish in the business in a lot of situations, in a lot of cases. But, man, Seth Rollins did not have to win that Money in the Bank briefcase. That should have went to LA Knight. And I just really don't like how Triple H and his biasness is starting to affect this entire operation. Like, yes, in corporate work culture, you're going to see a lot of biasness going on. But it's never as blatant as we see with Triple H. He can hide behind the, Rhea Ripley puts asses in seats and all of that. But it's not for her wrestling. Let's get one thing straight. It's not because she's a good wrestler. Rhea Ripley is an average at best WWE superstar when it comes to wrestling. I can name 10 people that's better than Rhea Ripley in the ring right now. But the fact that she got that muscle goth mommy thing going on, and there's a lot of guys that fantasize about her, they beat they shit to her and all of that, of course, she's going to be at the forefront and get some of the loudest pops. But I am going to be on record. I'm going to go on record right now and tell you it's not because she's a good wrestler. She's pretty solid in the ring, especially when she got somebody good carrying her, such as Charlotte Flair or a Bianca Belair. Io Sky is pretty cold in the ring, but Io Sky is better than her. But she's another one. We don't really be caring about Io Sky and her ring work for real. It's the fact that a lot of these dudes have obsession with Japanese women because of anime. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's be real. We've all been there. Every guy's been there. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect at all. Like, shoot, Bianca Belair get on that screen. Jade Cargill get on that screen. Callie Armstrong get on that screen. I'm not going to take it to the extreme as a lot of these dudes do. But best believe, like, I be in my bag too. But that should not dictate whether or not you get pushed, because there's a lot of WWE superstars, women superstars, men superstars that are really good. They may not have the specific look that Paul Levesque likes, and maybe that's why they're not getting any screen time. Look at Bayley. Bayley's pretty... Y'all about to kick my back in, but I don't care. Bayley is better than Rhea Ripley, and she does not get half as much burn as she deserves. Now, that dump trunk in the back go crazy. I'm not even going to hold you. Like me, shit. If we talking about gooning, I'm gooning to that. But I understand now. I know your game quite well, Paul Levesque. And women gets pushed based off how much you would goon to them, bro. And it's quite disheartening. Reality is quite disappointing. But it is what it is, man. Am I wrong? I just decided to keep it light for Friday. Keep it witty, keep it funny. But Unreal is showing me everything that I need to know about WWE and the direction it's going in with Triple H as the chief content creator. This nigga can't cook, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If this is your first time hearing me, I appreciate y'all tapping in. If you like what you hear, put that notification bell on and stay. If not, shoot, I appreciate you for tapping in anyway. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.